want dinner? I'll feed you a length of iron. Let's go, guys. What's up? Gumdrop Gamer, and this is Gumdrop Gaming Channel. Welcome. We're into some more Nioh today. Let's go, Nioh. Let's get some heads exploding. Some ninja souls. Who's excited about Nioh today? I'm excited. Okay, my reputation of overcreative. Did not do anything, like nothing at all. While you guys were away, while I was waiting for you guys. We got, well, we can do this thing real quick. We'll probably do that after. Right now, we're going to do all the main missions as well. We're going to do all the side missions as well as part of this. Probably do the Death of the Bandits next, but for right now, let's go to the main mission. Going into the Batcave. We're gonna go visit Batman's girlfriend. She's in here. And the reason why I'm choosing this one first is just simple. This is a really good place to gain experience early on. And really, in every way, I mean that. Good place to meet up on some big baddies. Good place to get your Greta.
A cat clock. Hanzo's ways are curious indeed.
長政と申す者の守護霊の気配はよく知っておるぞ。
Even cats speak in these lands.
わしがついてやろう。我ら守護霊は人の信心より生まれしにたま。そして荒ぶる妖怪は人の怨念より生まれた新たま。生きとし生けるものすべてはこの二つの均衡の上に成り立っておる。しかし長く続く戦乱がため新たまの力は勇ましい。妖怪が世にばっこしておるのじゃ。これでこの国の言葉も聞き取れるようになろう。感謝せい。おぼろげではあるが強き者の気配を感じる。おそらくこれを追えば長政が元へとたどり着けるじゃろう。
our ability to carry more stuff. Right now, I want the lighter equipment, but I want to get rid of this background. We'll have to magic. Yeah, no, we don't need it. That is up on YouTube. this game.
知らぬ間に壁に気づいておるか。壁の目あり。いや、どうやらお主の仕草に興味があるようじゃの。
It's either red, yellow, or blue. You can use any one of your abilities on him to get him here. Yeah. Well, yeah, it's pretty sexy, but I'm gonna keep my emerald up. Versus lightning, we're gonna go ahead and lock this one. We're gonna keep it. When we get to the side missions, you start to see a lot of Why? I'm trying to do stuff. It was supposed to be fun. But it was. Normally, would like go back and do that. other ways. We haven't had on one yet.
今さらっちまったらその次はクソムカつく親分を突き出してやるか。
どもめだがもしかして奴らならおおかようなところに野天湯があるとは入っていたらどうじゃ当時というてな刀傷も癒えるじゃろう。このままだとそろそろ俺たちも。
いたぞ。
かし本来人を恐れるはずじゃが。
この薄汚ねえやつはこの着物まさかこいつ
That's okay, because our save point is just right there. And, these guys, like... volume on my mic. I gotta get kind of close to it. Just okay. Better? Settings and do it on the game. So you're talking about on my PlayStation I can do that? Probably accessibility. No. So where in settings is this going to be at? Sound and screen. That might be it. Audio output. Yeah, I'm not gonna spend like all stream trying to figure this out. If you can tell me where exactly I can do this in my settings, I'll definitely change it, or I can just do it in between. Sounds, audio output. Game settings. Oh, and like in the game itself. Alright, let's see. Okay, turn the overall volume down a little bit, music down a bit, turn down the sound effects. We'll just go down here. There we go. And we'll keep the voice volume up for the cutscenes and stuff. There we go. That sounds better. Okay, great. I love being able to make it way better for you guys, because that's why we're here. I'm not going to be doing this just for myself, but yeah, thanks you guys for showing up. Thanks for being here. All right. On to Freak. Thank you for calling me. Let's go. Awesome. Everyone send a let's go in the messages. Send a heart. Send some love. Thanks for being here. Hope you enjoy the content. We're gonna get our butts kicked in some Ninja Souls, some Nioh. Unless I actually start paying attention to what I'm doing. You know, I actually start dodging. Actually start timing out my attacks. I mean, if you want to be good. Alright. So yeah, last time I was a little distracted, trying to make sure that we had the audio settings right. So another one of these guys, and again, I don't know exactly how to make sure that we're doing the right ones, but I'm just going to guess. You usually get 2 guesses to get it right, and that was my guess, and it worked out. So blue works on both of these, at least in this game. At least this time through. I thought it was like yellow or something last time, but I may be wrong on that. Okay, yeah. Perfect. So yeah, I'm literally going to keep coming back to all these areas, making sure that we cleared out everything. I like picking up all the items as much as possible, so that's basically what we're doing this time. And as you'll also notice in my titles, you know, I got it as we're doing all the stuff here. So where is... There's another way that I need to take. Oh, there we go. And like I also said on my first stream, this could take about 3 years altogether. It just depends. Oh, that was the way that I went last time. So, what that means is we didn't go up here where the bats are and drop off. Yeah, we're basically gonna get through all the stuff, but we'll probably have short bursts of me just doing a whole lot of different content on Nioh, and then maybe we'll take a break and focus on another game for a little while. Sometimes it gets really exciting, and then after you've already beat it once, you'll be like, okay, let me take a break. We'll come back to it. We'll hit it hard, and then take another break. Oh yeah, it gets harder. It definitely gets harder. So I have gotten to not the way of the strong, it's the one before that. I got almost through. Oh boy, was I having trouble on that second loop. I don't feel like living anymore. Certainly not, because I think I totally missed. No, I hit him. I didn't knock him out. Alright, we're safe, but... Oh, and if you hate those skeletons, the axe-wielding skeleton guys like that, you're gonna hate him in Nioh 2. Oh boy. Talk about a game getting hard. I still need to finish it. Nioh. Just had to erase all my content just to make Nioh streams happen. It was don't do the things I do. At least not when it comes to your computer stuff. Alright, so we're already, we're well over halfway through this dungeon. I gotta see where we're sitting on time to see if we're but we'll probably get at least, you know, partway through the next stage. Oh, thanks. So you should avoid bats, especially when you know they're there. But we'll probably get partway through the next stage before we call it quits for today. Guys at home, if you're like watching this on YouTube or if you're watching the streams later on, you can tell me if the sound quality is a lot better for you as well. I guess we'll take it this time. I was really expecting that axe-moving skeleton to actually get done a little bit off or something. They didn't do enough damage. Oh. They decided they're just gonna keep hitting me. Like I had no chance to recover there. As soon as I had made that drop, I was pretty much done. There was no button was activated for me because they had me in such a So with that, and avoid those guys altogether. So we got the sniper dude. He's not really that big a deal. He's not really that big a deal, but we're gonna kill him anyway. Souls, because I lost them all, and I'm sad. This time I'm gonna avoid the bad. Alright. Then we're gonna play the Grumpy. How you do that, because he likes to pull his weapon out of the ground and will hit you with it then. We get all his body parts everywhere. So we can drop down here to clear out a little bit more of this cave area first before we do that. Also, actually, we'll go ahead and drop down here. So again, if you are like me when you first played this game and you had trouble with yokais, which I'm really just having trouble with falling right now, this is the perfect place for you to just level yourself up about, 5 or 10 times. Really get yourself used to combat in the game. You start learning when you can connect with your enemies, when you're safe to attack and not get attacked back, and you start learning, just how to get your damage in. You start learning how combat feels. Alright. So hopefully he did not try and come visit me. Otherwise we'll just have to reload him. Which it looks like he did. That's alright. We'll just reload him from right here. So yeah, you guys can really, if you join me through the whole thing, if you watch the entire video, you can see where, we're getting the results that are just telling the story of how this is actually going. And so you notice how much more elixirs I have than before, which tells you just how much different my combat is going now. How much better it's going. Alright, so here, I thought there was a drop off over here where I could grab something, but nope. Don't Instead, we'll drop down, kill this guy. Did not get him on the first try. I've got enough to level up. But first of all, we're going to clear out some things. Because my souls are never going to be that far away. So there was a guy to kill up here on the way. We got to drop off where that yokai is sitting. So we'll go ahead and kill him again. So again, these yokai, they're going to seem really big and scary at first. They've got that intimidation factor. It's like, oh no, if they hit me once, yeah, there's what I was talking about with them hitting you on their way up. Got the intimidation factor of, oh, if they hit me once, they could just murder me. But as long as you just wait for them to do their attack, as you notice, I kind of staggered myself just a little bit left. Came back up with his sword. You can take him out. I'm sorry if you guys can hear me beating on my controller. Oh. The real final boss of the game is the pit. Not really paying any attention to where I'm dropping. Just like, oh, yeah, I need to be somewhere over here. So that guy might chase after me, but it's not going to really matter. He'll give up. They reach certain parts in there. Every enemy in every Soul game, pretty much every enemy in every game has boundary boxes where they just can't cross. Usually it's a deal of they'll chase you so far and then they just won't keep chasing you anymore. Alright, let me pay attention to where I'm dropping this time. It looks like I could drop right here. There we go. So if you know that, if you're aware of that, you can get away from enemies a lot easier. But you'll really start noticing it in these Souls games. I've got that. I was literally taking it. But I don't like just like holding on to it because then I'll like never use it. Guess what this guy is? Oh. Well, that guy is weak to arrows to the eyeball. I'm weak to spears in the back. If he just wanted to show you guys how easy it is to defeat me, he wanted to show you how to level up. So, I'll thank him for that. Thank you for your support. So again, another guy who gets really, really strong at first. And that's really powerful. But you have that extra little stuff that can help you. Hey, I'm pretty slow. Not attacking this guy so fast. So I can turn it in. Bug bite some damage. Back up. Alright. Got another one of these guys. We'll go ahead. We'll get us some fire. We'll get some power pills. We'll take them out real easy. Fire is really my favorite because, as you noticed, he took a little bit of extra damage specifically from fire, but apparently he's somebody who can negate having fire on him because he only took it twice. Right. If I'm not mistaken, yep. Okay, I didn't miss anything. Go down here. There's our Kappas just always have lots of treasures for you. Another enemy in this in Nioh 1 that's not very difficult. In Nioh 2, he has some ridiculous attacks. And in Nioh 2, you also have some ridiculous and basically there's certain bombs where I don't think if there wasn't burst counter in this game, I don't think I'd actually be able to dodge them. That's how bad the Nioh 2 bosses get. But I mean, I think they're set up that way because they really have everything. Okay, so we got half of this figured out. We'll go ahead and take out this guy. We'll go ahead and use up some of our Amrita. This guy. Really one of the most dangerous guys left. Even the most likely to kill me. This is a little bit dangerous. I just had to face myself. And it worked out. Sometimes those moves I do just get me straight up destroyed. Sometimes they just work. Alright, so I promise we're going to get up some endurance. So let's see what that looks like. So that's going to be either strength or we'll get some stamina. We'll get a couple things in stamina. And then we'll get some ninjutsu. That's basically what my builds look like. Is we're going to get a lot of magic, Omeo magic power up. We'll get a lot of ninjutsu, and then eventually we'll start getting some strength up and things like that. But if you know enough about these games, you're going to know, hey, this ninjutsu stuff. Well, not the ninjutsu necessarily, but a little bit of ninjutsu, but Omeo magic is broken. There's one thing in particular that turns difficult bosses into low easy bosses, or can. You still have to play. You still have to know what you're doing a little bit, but it's a lot easier for you. So again, we don't really need to fight this guy, but if we end up having to back up or something, he can really crush us. So, that shouldn't have worked out, but it did. So one thing you'll notice if you look at their heads, they got some horns, and some of them have bigger horns. When you take out those horns, you can get them to do their falling down animation. You notice he had a slightly bigger horn on your right side, but his left side, and I took that down. able to snap that and that's why he fell to the ground. So, good looking game. You were paying attention to what I was saying. We did this together. We're in this together. We're into taking horns off of these guys. We're into taking off heads. I was expecting to go down Alright. So we got all the guys here. Don't want to wake up that guy yet, so we're gonna be like, hey, come on over here. Alright. So, was there one other guy here? No. Yeah, I thought there was another guy here. So, again, these guys aren't really too scary. Still fighting them at times. If I start to get into trouble here, I can always activate my guardian. Back way up. Let them reset or something. Okay, looks like the other guy's going the other way. As in, I just poking him. Yeah, if it weren't for those falling down bosses, half the time I wouldn't die in these games. But luckily, the way around that is, especially if you auto, be attacking. If you are attacking, your guy will not fall off. Doesn't matter how close you are to it. There's an exception in the Umibozo boss. For some reason, the physics of that aren't programmed right, so every once in a while when you'll be attacking him, you'll fall down. I haven't figured out exactly what triggers that, but yokai, no more what are those, onis or something. But we do have just like one or two more summons that we can get up here with their these guys get hit by the bats. I don't care about that little bit of damage. Basically, so now I can, if I really need to, I can dodge all this bosses attack for the most part, but not literally all of them. Alright, get some water and we're gonna fight this guy. And I see why I'll call it a back cave. we've got almost 15 minutes left, so we might be able to finish the side mission. No thanks. Not really interested right now. So we're going to make the attempt to get no damage on the boss. I knew it may not work out, but there's always a possibility of getting it. And we'll make the attempt of getting the no hit out of the way, but we can always come back when we're a little bit stronger. So it's no big deal if we don't get it the first time around. And I totally forgot about getting the no hit when we were fighting the first boss. I don't think I'm going the right way. In fact, I know I'm not. But I don't think that you get an achievement for Derek the Executioner for that. So go ahead and throw off the fire. Get power pill. Better slide on bias. Just want to take out my souls first. So we did not get the no hit, but still want to. By the way, if you're like new to the game and you're trying to learn these bosses, don't do what I just did. Don't pop your power pit or your health pills. Your health pills. Don't hit your elixirs right away, because then you start using your elixirs just willy-nilly, and then you find out that, oh no, I used them all up. Now I'm down to 3, and I'm losing elixirs every time I play. Take your time, study their moves a little bit, because you're not going to get them on the first try. Not when you first start playing, but there are going to be certain bosses, after you get used to the gameplay, where you can get them on the first try. I'm just gonna kind of ignore the fact that I got souls in there for a little bit. Ooh. Alright, now we'll grab them. Go ahead and do this one. I think I feel a little bit more comfortable trying to do this. I'm just really lucky right now that I'm not getting paralyzed. That was a bad idea. Let's switch back. So obviously, definitely not focused on fighting this battle right now. I can usually fight her and she's like no problem for me. Something in my head is but let's go again. Because she's usually when I come back to playing this game, she's usually the one easiest for me to get in all my hits and just take her out. damage all I can. You know what I don't have equipped right now, which I should, is... Okay, barely got that. I should have like my Rakugama it says that I have too many in my inventory. I could probably, I'm almost certain I've got sure something that I can use as well. Like I'm getting this. Alright. Let's go ahead and check out that little bit of stuff, because that's going to help a little bit in this battle that I'm struggling with today. Definitely not playing my best. Alright, so we got the Moment Talisman. We got all these ninja locks and everything. I just don't have a whole lot that I can use this stuff on right now. So let's go ahead. Ready, Jutsu. Got Power Pill. Oh, I've got Guardian Talisman. Let's go ahead and clip Guardian Talisman. Let's put it right here. Here is my Guardian Talisman. I must not have it equipped. Alright. Guardian Talisman. It's ready. So why can't I equip it? This heads-up, this will not make me play any better, having this Guardian Talisman, but we're going to equip it anyway. We'll do that. Let's ready up some more jutsu by actually learning it. Let's make ourselves get a little bit good here. Alright, don't really care about that. We'll get some of this. We'll actually get that kunai, which are a little bit better. And I like getting these guys as well. There we go. I think just the kind of mood I'm in right now, playing this one, these are going to be the best. So let's go ahead and ready up the jutsu. That's why I can equip it. And there we go. We got some kunai. Can I get the Kyakudama right now? Unless I were to unequip this. Let's go ahead and check out our locks. We got some ninja locks. Isn't really, none of this is going to help with any of that stuff. With getting more capacity, but we can definitely do that on a level up. Okay, so before I go all in, again, we're going to equip this stuff. Alright, so I've got some kunai. And I've got Guardian. Yeah, get kind of like a medium range away from her. Just enough so that she thinks she's got a melee attack. You gotta find that. and target way off. And we're gonna go in again. Let's see. Actually, do I even have the one? There's another way we can actually do this too. So we can grab this, and I can get the Hyakudamas as well, or Kyakudamas, whichever one's there. Because then we can level up. We'll get our dexterity, that way we get the ninja skill points, and this gets our capacity at just 1, which was exactly what we needed. Actually, we can level up one more time. We'll put this one into magic again. Go ahead, ready jutsu. That's readied. And now we're a little bit more prepared. I'm just curious as well. I've got this one, which is worth good against fire. And I was kind of looking early to see if I had it, but we could also get resistance to paralysis with some of this stuff. Doesn't look like that's a thing, but we can get our... Oh. Yeah, there it is. Right there. And we can also get our life up a little bit. So, let's try these. Like the resistance to talisman, it's very minimal. The resistance to the paralysis, but, you know, there's something. Yeah, I know I'm taking a little bit of damage from jumping down there instead of taking the ladder, but really that's got nothing to do with how this fight's gonna play out. That's like a tenth of a heal. That's what that damage was. So either I'm being here and playing the fight right, or I'm just getting my butt kicked. One or the other. Whichever one is successful. Slow it down a little bit. After what she's doing. But instead I had to do that and got paralyzed. But usually that's my best advice that I can give you guys on this game is this isn't even the hard this isn't the hard boss, this isn't the hard battle, but when you got these bosses that are hard, your best bet is to just take your time, watch and see what they're doing. The next boss is the one that gives me problems. He gave me a little bit of trouble, so yeah, we will take this ladder. Serve on our life just a little bit as we're headed back. So this is something, like I said, the next main mission boss, he's the one who's going to, he's the one who's supposed to be giving me the props. This one I just need to for the life. That's literally the way that I make these games. I have a rhythm of how I like to attack my enemies and everything. That rhythm is off like it is today. I just can't do it. Maybe if I'd actually got my extra rifle in before I started, I'd be doing a little bit better. But that's alright, because you know what? We're gonna be persistent. We're gonna beat her. That's I think this is the trick. I think this is what I need to do. Is I start warming up my combos as she's comboing out. That way I hit her with my big combo when she's at the end of her combo. I'm quite certain that's what I need. Pretty bad. Not what I was expecting. Oh. Thought I had healed, but I hadn't. That really get it sometimes. When got the heal. Oh. She gave me a perfect opportunity, but she was also right next to a yokai realm. So yeah, you guys can see how that one little change in strategy, that changes like really everything. Check it out. That's how I take care of it. Let's see what we got. Let's check out our equipment now. We've got enough that we can actually equip some headgear. Pretty certain. Or we're at least close to it. Okay, we have headgear. Congratulations to us. Yay. Alright. And anything good? No. I like to come up from the top and just kind of work my way down. See if there's anything that's got some Amrita on it. I like grabbing extra Amrita. Of course, you know, towards the end of the game when you maxed out your levels, then you probably don't care so much. So this one's Amrita earned. I'll take that. So that's not just for specific either humans or yokai. It's just you get this. Alright. Don't have Amrita earned. That versus paralysis could help in that fight. And if you notice, I'm staying in the blue on all these picks. If you look up at the top where it says equipment rate, it says 29.9%. That's in the blue. If I go in the green, I can't quick dodge anymore. And that makes the battles very difficult. So, we've got some more Kusaragamis, nothing better than what we've got. Ooh, lightning. Deals slightly more damage, but only a little bit of lightning, so we're gonna go ahead and not pick that one up. Because don't worry, it's alright, we can pick up a lot of these a little bit later. Boy, I keep knocking myself out of my place. Alright.
いやー、誠にかたじけない。槍には自信があったが、 毛量の類とは戦ったことがござらぬゆえ遅れを取り申した。
So I'm guessing this was the one where she was having her happy, sexy time with Nioh the beginning of the level,
長く続く戦乱がゆ
or
え
at the beginning of the boss fight.
国元では民草は窮し怪異が溢れておる。間もなく石田徳川の間で天下を二分する戦が起きるであろう。民のためこの戦を天下太平への戦、最後の戦とせねばなるまい。
So yeah, that's what can be frustrating about fighting some of these bosses if you don't have. Let's watch this cutscene.
たく数勘定しかできぬ石田のせいで父上は天下より引き離されたのじゃ。家康殿と共に打ち果たしてくれ。
長政控えぬか。客人がおられる。
I don't have time for this.
Calm down. Everything has been taken care of.官兵衛殿も人が悪い。妖怪が仕業と分かっておりましたな。
Waifu time. Oh, not the button. Well, I mean, you know, only in my
金の
dreams.
髪の侍？妖怪より珍しいわね。
Don't judge me.
半蔵様に伝えて。筑前立花が寮にてあやかしの変あり。
Who are you?
I dislike the company of drunk samurai.
Hey! I am no samurai.
So a common drunk. Even worse.
Okay, so yeah, you can see how some of those bosses, if you don't have like a good strategy going, don't have a good rhythm, you can feel like, man, I'm just never gonna hit them or something. So, you know, sometimes in that situation, you might want to switch to like a spear and just use your strong attack or something, which was kind of half what I was doing there. So we got all kinds of things that we can get here. We'll go ahead and we'll knock out this submission right here. It's going to give us some, I could have sworn there was 3, but we'll get some young samurai locks for completing this. So we'll at least get part way through this before I end the stream today. Maybe we'll just get through all of it. Who knows? So yeah, to kind of add to that, like you can feel like, man, I've got to get those bigger weapons in. It's usually just a gap in the strategy. You saw how just a quick change in my thinking just kind of brought everything together to where I didn't actually need anything special in order to beat that boss. Let's see, so let's go ahead and do this make offering stuff. Okay, we got a hand cannon. We're gonna go ahead and hold on to that. So we hit the square button to lock in anything that we don't want to get rid of, and it's gonna keep asking us if we want to get rid of these things that say uncommon or different on them, and we're just gonna keep saying yes. As you notice, we're going to get some more elixirs for our storehouse. So this is, I think this is the best way to get rid of all this extra crap that you don't want. Maybe you like using the blacksmith. I don't really care for it. We're going to use it just so that we unlock everything. So we're definitely going to unlock everything, and as far as the blacksmith goes, but I prefer doing this because I don't feel like you're getting as much when you're creating weapons through blacksmith. So now we got enough to level up once and almost the second time. Let's do a little bit more damage here. Looks like the best we can get for our Kusarigama. We can get some skill up, which is going to be our max weight up as well. So that looks pretty good right there. Definitely need to make sure that I keep the Omeo magic a little bit high. Still got the cops, guys. Get a little water to help remedy that. Alright. Good news is I feel a lot better though. Pretty sure that go back and fight that. Fight the boss again right away. I forget what the objective of this one is. So we'll be finding out together. Just be careful. Make sure you're not going into the dark part. Dark part's bad. Where Kodama is in the main game, in case you're forgetting. I know we just did it last week, but maybe you didn't watch that video. Maybe you're watching this video. That's where you find it in the main game. Like, yeah, maybe I can get in to do some damage. Yeah. See, that was Nioh saying, hey, you gotta respect me, because I was just talking about before that boss how I was doing so much better on my elixirs. I was so proud of myself for doing better for you guys, and they were like, no, we're gonna show just how bad you are at this game. But I'm okay with it. We're really here just to have some fun. We're gonna pop some heads off. It's gonna be even more fun as we go through this. we're gonna unlock some things to where it doesn't really matter how many elixirs you got even, because really towards the end of the game I just don't like even use any more elixirs. Like maybe 1 or 2 per level. Maybe 1 or 2 on a boss. Sounds like my neighbor's home. And we're doing pretty good on this. Let's go ahead and level up. Let's level up some magics. Let's get back into it. By the way, I'm constantly doing this at Walmart, just breaking up all their boxes, seeing what kind of elixirs I can find in them, trying to get some Amrita out of them. It's a habit I've got. I'm not allowed to go to Walmart anymore. Sad times. But anyway, I'm obviously in a weird bit. That's cool. Let's get weird together. Alright. Hey, what's up? Oh. Where I hit the button. Okay. Luckily, we kicked this down. Because I don't like leaving enemy undead. Not even the undead one. Maybe I'm wrong. I thought that I triggered an enemy. One of those roving archers or something. Hey, what you playing with? What you playing with, Goblin? Because apparently he's the only one. When you're, I guess you'd call that your Amrita gods or whatever. Dodge gauge. Whatever. Whenever that lights up red, that usually means an enemy spotted you, but the only guy that was there. Those two, and there's this guy. You can get that off at me. Take advantage of that. I'm going to take advantage of headgear. Take advantage of this much smoother gameplay that I'm doing compared to before. This time to say thank you guys for joining me. You know, really appreciate you guys being here. I think any of the stuff that's happening right now is possible without you. There's plenty of people working behind the scenes. Just got a logo that I like literally got it right before the stream. Wanted to make sure that I'm streaming for you guys on time, so I did not get that logo up. But that's going to be up after this Twitch stream as soon as I remember to do it. Because I've also get on my health up. Gotta get good at looking good. to where we were. So at that time I didn't even pay any attention, but that's alright. Didn't fall or anything. There's an enemy. Let me get some water real quick. We're making our progress through this level pretty quickly, so that's good. I'd like to be able to get through all this. If we're a little bit over the 2-hour mark, that's alright. I'm not sure exactly what the world record is on this, but I'm pretty sure it's less than 2 hours. And I'm not sure what they use anymore, but the one speedrun that I checked out on this a long time ago, he was using the Kusarigama. And I think really, when I was looking at that video, I think it was kind of more like, how the hell do you beat this game? I want to get some tips on how to actually beat it. I saw the guy using Kusarigama, and I was like, okay, that seems good. But yeah, we're going to max out Kusarigama. That's going to be our main weapon throughout the game. But in order to get all those achievements, we need to use all the weapons. So we're going to say goodbye to the Kusarigama after it's maxed out. The specific reach with that. I'm not going to say exactly what it is that we're doing, but there's a reason why we're doing it that way. So speaking of, I've got all this extra stuff that I haven't learned. Let's go ahead and up the abilities of this. So I'm mostly using low stance. So let's find the low stance stuff. Do that, even though I don't ever use that. Don't really use that. That one I'll definitely use. So back step. Yeah, we'll go ahead and replace that one. Key pulse while dodging is very helpful. So basically, as you go through this, you'll start unlocking more of this stuff. And what we want to get to is these right here. Not even going to reveal what those were, just kind of go over them real quickly, but you guys can find that in your own game. We may look at them a little bit more. Well, we will look at them a little bit more when we're actually ready to use them. Do we have a shortcut? No, I didn't think so. That's okay. I knew that was wrong. Like, right when I did it, I knew that was wrong. Good, I got my combo out. He definitely was that. But he blocked. There, nope. Usually there's things over in that area. So, we got him. Right. We got this guy over here. Nobody in here. Be careful when you're walking into huts like this in Nioh 2 though, because they look, there's like Gaki and stuff that will drop down from the ceiling on you. You've been warned. You're still gonna fall in the trap. That's just the way it works. Yeah, I'll use a heal. We're not doing too bad this time. I'm pretty certain we'll bait some. Right. Pretty good. Sitting good. Let's go ahead and knock this down. Up. Yep, I figured. Totally necessary, but it's kind of cool. Barely had enough time to get that in. That's the thing about these games. Even though they're hard, you do have some overwhelming tactics that you can use in the game. So, let's see. We'll go ahead and head this way real quick. So if you see me, if you guys see me and I'm picking up stuff and you're like, what the heck is all this stuff that I'm picking up? I'm not really making reference to it and everything. It's probably something for like a blacksmith, where it's just something that, and if you had watched, you just saw how I had a little arm pump going after my dodge. That was the activation of that ability that we just got, where it was like if you're like dashing, you can activate your key pulse and get your power up. Fixer time. Got popping up like a ragdoll time. For a second there, I thought it was another guy, and it's like, okay, that doesn't make any sense. Make sure we open up every door, because it doesn't matter. Okay, I'm pretty sure I know how this one ends. Anything down there. So there usually is something on top of that. There will be when we come back for our Twilight mission. For sure. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm gonna do the Twilight mission. You go to finish up all these side missions, you're gonna find that you're doing the same level. 2, 3, so yeah, there's 4 versions of this level alone. And if at any time you die, there's not really that much standing in our way of getting back to where we are. So as long as I'm playing smart, not fine. So there's usually an up here, but that's boarded off. Usually there's an over here over there. Pretty sure that's something they say in Futurama. Also songs about ass butt rear ass ass. Yodelay-hoo, ass butt rear ass ass. I like how that guy's just charging towards me with his sword out, and this guy is just like, yeah, so if you go, I'm just gonna start going. Oh, you mean there's a German samurai coming out to kill us? Yeah. come back when it's a cat. Alright. So this is working out perfectly. We're right around 2 hours. So it's going to be a little over 2 hours for YouTube. And then for Twitch, it's going to be just a little bit longer than that. But I hope you guys are having fun. I enjoy playing this game. I don't enjoy playing badly sometimes. Sometimes I just didn't sleep super well tonight. Last night. That's alright. I had things I had to do last night, and I had things I had to do this morning. Okay. So in there is the last guy we gotta kill. Trying to figure that out on the way. And he's also got a lackey, so let's go ahead and take out this lackey. You didn't get hit. You need to learn your manners, son. Didn't your mother always tell you, hey, son, you need to get hit in the eyeball with an arrow? But that's what my mother said. And you know what? It's always been good advice. It's always helped me. That's how I like throws. I take eyeball arrows all the time. And I'm better for it today. People will not be mad at you if you're not taking the ball. Alright, so pretty good. Make some more elixir. But that's the end of the main, or this side mission. We got through a main and a side today. Sitting right about 2 hours. Sitting alright. So again guys, you know, thanks for joining me here. I know we're doing a lot of goofing around and getting ourselves destroyed by Batwoman bosses, but you know, thank you guys for being here. Even if you stay for just a little bit, I mean, if you can follow, that's great. If you can donate, that's great. You don't have to do any of these things. You're perfect just being here like as you are. So we're gonna go ahead and end this stream like we always do. First, we'll go ahead and say goodbye to YouTube. Goodbye, YouTube. You guys have a great one. Like and subscribe if you like what you see, and you know, consider donating as well. I've got links down in the description where you can donate, and you can check out my Twitch stream for more details about what's going on. But see you, YouTube. Gumdrop Gamer, thank you for joining the Gumdrop Gaming channel today. We'll see you next week with some more Nioh. Bye.